Just a life I live that I remember up in. So scandalous, so scandalous. Shall we good on the IG tip?
Okay, let's see.
Hit me with a
Are you live
baby.
on? Are you live on the Unk Nation live, or are you on live on?
You said what?
You're on Unk Nation live.
I'm on mine on IG.
I got it. I got it. Yes. We got about four people in the live right now.
Watch how I do this.
Anyways, what's good? What's good? What's good?
What's good, y'all?
We are live. Welcome to another week of Unk Nation.
Nation line,
We missed
baby.
we missed earlier this week because niggas is traveling for the holidays and shit like that. So
It
it is what it is. You dig?
is what it is, and it can't be what it ain't gonna be. That's what they tell me.
Hmm
Joe
hmm
be joining us later. He has some meeting to attend to. I swear Joe is the mayor of Stockton. He ain't telling nobody.
Yeah, how God would like that, nigga.
So you already traveling for the weekend with that shit? I mean, for the holiday, that shit crazy or what? Airports,
It's crazy. Yeah, airport wasn't that actually crazy like that. I think we kind of like beat the
the rush.
madness, the rush of the airports. However, the thing that I will tell you right now, when you're traveling and you have to get a barber,
Whoa, wait a minute. What you mean? Wait. You didn't get cut up before you left? You didn't go pay your man that $5.72 you've been paying him for 5 years?
yeah, of course. But I've been gone for like a week and a half now.
Damn, it's already been a week. You've been going that long?
Yeah, like I left last week. I think after our last live, I left Saturday last week. So like almost a week. And I had
Damn.
gotten cut on Wednesday. I had got cut on Wednesday last week, and then I got here on Saturday, and then I get a cut every week, like I said.
Mm.
So um I was looking like a homeless person. So today I went looking for a barber. There's a spot that I went to I remember like the first time I came to spend time with my in-laws. I
Yeah.
tried to find him, but they
Yeah.
wouldn't pick up their phone. And then you know how all these barbers now they're on Booksy, they're on all these stupid little apps.
Yeah,
So I
bro.
be like,
You damn near gotta be like an exclusive member to get like booked by a barber nowadays, bro.
yeah. And I'm just calling around. I'm on Yelp. I'm yelping it trying to find a good barber.
Dang, you in there
Um,
thirsty.
bro, nigga. So I'm yelping it trying to find a good barber. And then everyone, they're not picking up the phone. Oh, they're booked till next week. You can't see me till this. I'm like, what is this? Y'all ain't got the sauce like that. And then I found a spot. My in-law, um, father-in-law was like, "Oh, you should go to my barber," and I'm like, I don't know. So I looked up his barber. I looked up his barber, and I was like, "Ain't no pictures of black men in that barber shop." He's like,
Oh.
and my father-in-law's black, so I'm like,
Hmm.
I don't know how I feel about holla for a dollar cutting my hair, bro. I'm like, I'm
What
good. Even
was it? Was
though
it? Was it? Was it at least a black barber though?
no, it was an Indian guy.
An
Um,
Indian guy with no black customers, well, except for your father-in-law, but he didn't post
except
him. This is interesting.
exactly,
What part of
exactly.
town do your
We're
your
we're we're
in-laws
we're
stay
in
in?
we're in Maryland, so it's like we're like Silver Spring, but according to my mom, my mother-in-law, it's in the hood. So I'm like, why don't you have any black people
Yeah, where
in
are the
your
African
chair?
Americans, good sir?
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know about that. So my wife comes downstairs, and so we start looking. We found this spot. One spot was trying to charge me like 75 for a cut. I said,
75
yeah.
for a cut is absurd. That's absurd. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Even though
s-
we had our beef about what barber should make, but 75 is absurd.
yeah. So I'm like, all right, not doing that. Then I found another spot that was like 65. I was like, nigga, I'm not about to pay $65 for a cut. And my father-in-law's barber charges 30. So I was like, I could do that.
You gotta
But
chalk it up.
I didn't see no niggas.
You didn't see not Nan
So,
Negra on his.
so I went to another barber shop that my wife found, and I got there. They're like, "Oh, yo." I was like, "Y'all take walk-ins?" Like, "Yeah, we take walk-ins." I said, "Cool." They're like, "How much is the cut?" They're like, 45. I was like, 45?
45 for the
I,
holidays, my boy.
I could swing that. So you know, a nigga when he get his haircut, he's nervous as fuck.
Yeah.
I will. I
Well,
walk.
I mean, yeah. Go
No,
on,
you don't know.
go on, go on, nigga, go on. Fuck you talking
So
about?
I walk into the spot and like first off, let me backtrack a little bit. So when I looked it up, you saw black dudes getting a haircut, and you see it's a Spanish barbershop. So I'm like, word, that I know they're gonna get me right, and I know they use the blade too. So
Yeah,
I
yeah. You're gonna
know they're
sharpen
gonna
your shit
get me
up.
right. And then I walk in there, these niggas is playing video games. I
Oh,
was There's like a couple people in the seats, and then there's this girl that's behind the desk. And I'm thinking that the girl is like just supposed to like take people in, like check them in. Nah, that was very sexist of me. Anyways, she was like, "Nah, I'm your barber."
oh,
I said, "Okay, all
oh.
right, okay."
Was
I
you
s-
was you even more nervous now that you had a woman barber?
yeah, yeah. I ain't
You
gonna
never had
lie.
a woman cut your hair before?
I've had to cut my hair on set, but like never right in the real world.
Never for real. So you, okay, continue.
so so I she walks me to the back. She's like, "Oh, you want some gum?" I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, "Oh, we're nervous. Like we're trying to like establish some type of familiarity."
Trying to fill each other out, type shit.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I'll take some gum," and I'm like trying to calm down and relax. And then I'm like, "All right, you can't mess it up because I have pictures." So like, and this one, it's not even just because it was her. It's because it's just another barber cutting my hair. That's not my barber from Boston and not my barber from LA.
Mm.
So I sit down. I show her the picture, and this girl, I knew I was in trouble when she started cutting my hair and she started doing like a circle around my ear
Mm.
versus a straight line from my fade. And then she started doing circular motions with the clippers to cut my hair. And I was like,
Wow. So ultimately, let us see the cut right now because you're rocking that cut right now.
I am rocking the cut right now.
So
I am
long
rocking.
story short, let's get to it.
So
Show the
she
people what it looked like.
she rounded this off.
Hold
She
on, let me
ate.
see.
She rounded it off. Can y'all see?
Yeah, let
She
me.
rounded this off right here,
Uh-huh.
and she ate into here. So now when the hair
Let me
grows
get you
back.
a
It's gonna
solo. Let
look
me get
like
you a solo. Let me bring it in closer for the people on YouTube.
the hair
Okay.
grows back. It's gonna fall to the side like
Uh-huh.
Sideshow Bob. So I'm like, damn.
Mm, wow.
And she's
Everybody in the chat, how does Jean hair look? Does it look
damn, bro. Niggas trying to do me in. And
how does it
I
look?
can't even see the chat. That's the crazy part.
Oh, what? On IG?
Yeah, I can't see the chat.
That's odd. I'm
It's
looking
very
at it.
odd. Thing is, I see people in it.
But
So
yeah,
then then she says to me, "Oh, can I see the picture for next time?" I'm like, "Next
there
time?
won't be a next time,
There
sweetheart.
won't be an."
He said,
She's
hey,
like, "You know what?"
he said, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it,
Exactly.
sweetheart.
And then she goes, "Yeah." I was like, "I thought when I showed you the picture that was gonna avoid the situation, so therefore you could actually cut the hair the way I want to cut."
Right.
She's like, "Have you ever had a bad day?" I was like, "Girl, you trying to relate now?" Like I've had bad
Bro, she had
days.
a bad day, bro. You gotta give her a little grace.
So she was like, "You don't have to pay me." I said, "I'm not gonna not pay you something."
Oh, he said
Like,
something. He said, I'm not
huh?
going to pay you something. He
You
said,
you work. You
operative
still
word,
work today.
something.
I end up just taking off $5 off of it, off the cut. I was like, you
Mm.
know what?
I
Here we
mean,
go.
truthfully, if I'm being honest, like I cut hair, I went to barbershop and all that. It's not the worst haircut I've seen. Could it be better? Yeah,
Yeah, cause like
but
it ate all into my shit. I'm like,
yeah, I don't think the blend. Let me solo you one more time. The blend is blunt. It's not really a blend to that. And that's why your shit you are so you see that harsh line kind of. I
yeah,
mean, she'd have blended that in a little more. Now kind of like you kind of almost like you rocking like the high top Gumby almost,
yeah.
almost.
And it's just like I gotta what she do? She looks like luckily I got a Gumby, and she almost made it look like a mohawk, like a faux
Oh,
hawk.
because it's so narrow right here. It's so narrow up in here.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, this is not my cut. I literally showed you pictures. I pulled
Yeah,
pictures from my phone, and I
she went
kept,
she went she went up too
I
high too. She started your blend way too high.
yeah, and I kept showing her pictures, like zooming in, like this is the cut, this is the cut.
Well, you know what, man? Straight on, you're fine. A little to the side, and the funny photos you about to go do, don't hit that bitch slightly left. All right, you straight on with
And she was like, "You want me to line at the front?" I was like, "No, leave the front alone.
it.
Do leave the front alone.
She said,
I'ma
"You want me to get the
rock
front
this."
for you?"
I said, "I'm gonna leave this natural, baby. Leave this natural." I, ugh.
Nah, bro. That's so you had some. I had a. So, bro, I'm a look. You know what I'm realizing, bro? Because I got to give up basketball because I got into it with a dude on Wednesday.
Again?
Nah, but look, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out before you start to judge. All right. Uh, bro, this is like the third time, right? That this dude, like, I'm like, yo, I didn't hit the ball out, right? And I'm saying it's the same, the third time in one day. This has been like a ongoing thing, right? To where I'm like, yo, I didn't hit the ball out. Like, it's our ball. It hit off the other guy. And he's just so adamant, like, yes, you did. I saw you hit. And first of all, it's not even him, it's me and this other guy. His wife records the game when he plays. I think he's working on this game. The nigga is 40. He's not going anywhere. I don't know why he's getting highlight
Yo,
reels of him playing pickup ball at the rec center. But nonetheless, I digress, right? So anyhow, the dude hit it. And mind you, bro, the
this
score is
nigga
only
trying to play
3 to
overseas.
1.
He's still trying to play overseas. Like,
Yeah, bro, he's 40. He just started. He just picked up basketball like 2 years ago. Like, bro, you're 40. You're not
okay,
going nowhere. Like, you can join like
give
a,
it up.
40,
Hang it
you
up.
40 league out here basketball, whatever. Anyhow, so his wife's recording it. The other dude, he touches it. I go for it. I miss. The dude touches it. It goes out of bounds. And his wife is pulling the phone up. His wife is like, "Yo, nah, it's their ball. Rich didn't touch it." So I'm like, "Thank you, bro." I'm like, "I ain't." I'm telling you. I'm like, bro, my kids. I didn't touch. Why I gotta lie about this? The score is 3-1. We're going to 15. We were going to beat their ass anyway because we had such a good team. They was trash. I'm like, bro, I didn't touch the ball. And then, mind you, 5 points later, yeah, yeah, y'all know what's going on. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking
What do we
about?
know is going on?
Yeah, he said, no, them two. He pointed to me and the other guy. And I'm like, bro, are you still on the out of bounds? I'm like, what's with you? Anyhow, so we continue playing, right? The game is over. We beat them like 15-6 or some shit like that. I'm like, I told we was gonna beat the shit out of y'all, right? The game is over. Dude goes over to the sideline to his wife and looks at the video again. And I'm like, bro, are you looking at that video?
Is this
And I'm like,
ESPN? What's
then
going
I'm like, you
on?
know what, Will? I'm like, bro, this is the third time you didn't did this shit to me. And the fact of the matter is that it's not about the game. It's the fact that you just blatantly called me a fucking liar and I have no integrity, bro. Like, you think I gotta lie about this? So I'm like, you know what, bro? From now on, we're gonna keep it like this, bro. Don't say nothing else to me. Hey, we can keep it cordial, but don't talk to me. We ain't no small talk. We ain't cool. Don't say nothing to me, bro. Cause
Is
I don't appreciate that shit, bro. You don't even know me outside of basketball, but you constantly just insist on calling me a liar, making me out to be a fucking liar for whatever reason. And he don't do it to nobody else. So I can't
so
help but to
this
take it personal.
this is a
So
repeat offender?
yes, a repeat offender. So I go to the sideline, right? And I go sit down. He's on the bench and he's looking like this. Like and mad dogging me. Like in my face. Boy, I jumped up so quick, bro. If you don't get your fucking eyes off me, homie, like don't ever think you about to mean mug me, bro, and act like somebody between us, bro. I jump, bro. Man, nigga, don't you ever think you gonna intimidate me by staring me down? I'm like, use a bitch. I'm like, keep looking at me like that. I'm gonna stay. I'm wait to get outside. I'm gonna beat the fuck out you in front of your wife, boy. You better get your eyes off me,
You said
straight up.
all
Cause I'm
that.
like, bro, it, it's like, bro, you gonna call me a liar? Then I come to the side, you gonna try to intimidate me by staring me down? Like, what is this? So today, then that mind you, now I'm leaving. He like, all right, Rich. I'm like, bro, no, I'm like, don't fucking talk to me, Will. So today I went in there, dude ain't saying shit to me.
It's
You
the
do
funny. Oh, it's funny is this nigga's name as well. Hey, don't talk to me, Will.
don't talk
Shut
to me,
your
bro,
ass
because
up.
because I'm like, you lucky I don't punch your ass in your shit right now.
You about to have this nigga go live with his auntie and uncle Belair, nigga. Like, the fuck?
It was just so unnecessary. Like, bro, why he called me a liar, bro? Like, this is like you repeat offender of calling me a liar over basketball. If you think I would lie about touching a basketball, you just say I'm a fucking liar and I would lie about anything. Like, I'm not lying about that, bro. Why do I have to lie
That's
about it? It's not
crazy.
that serious. Pick up ball at
That's
the rec.
crazy. That's
But
crazy.
and it was like nobody waiting either. It was like if we won, we gonna play them again. Like, it was no. I'm like, bro, why? And it's 3-1. I'm like, what do you got against me? So am I wrong for taking it personal?
Uh yeah, nigga, it's just basketball. Let that
Yeah.
shit rock. Who
So I
cares?
was wrong for taking it personal.
You were not. You're like you were wrong for pressing for taking it personal. Like he's looking at you like a liar. You're not a liar.
Yeah.
So him watching the tape, that's for his own to feel how he wants to feel, and he's probably upset when he got to see the tape and he saw that you wasn't wrong, and now he's just sitting there stewing in his feelings. You didn't got to press him for that. You could have just laughed at him and called it a day.
I didn't press him because he called me a lie. I told him don't talk to me no more. First of all, I said, bro, we ain't got nothing else to say because it's the third time you calling me a liar, and I know you haven't done that to anybody else. Like you consistently go at me for whatever reason. Like I don't see that to anybody else. So I'm like, bro, what is it your thing with
What?
me? But then when
Uh,
I get to the sideline, it's the staring me down, mad dog. I'm like, hold on, bro. Like not just
yeah,
looking at me, just kind of like with a scowl on it. I'm like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
like
I don't
wait,
know. I don't know who you think I am, bro. I don't
wait
know
a
who you think I am.
second, big fella.
Yeah,
Who
that's
you?
that's the part I didn't appreciate.
Okay, got you,
That's the
got you,
part I.
got you.
That's why I flashed on them. It wasn't about the
Okay,
basketball. It's like, damn, nigga, you gonna try to mad you call me a liar? You gonna try to mad dog me? Like, fuck, nigga.
the fuck you gonna do?
Like, like, bro, I'm like, you about to really get beat up in front of your wife, bro. That's crazy. Like over
Oh
a
my
what
god.
KG said over basketball, over like bro,
Basketball?
over basketball. Like you about to
Basketball?
get beat up. You mad dogging me behind. I'm telling you that the call is like I'm like, all right, bro.
There's
Anyhow,
been plenty of niggas got beat up with basketball. That
it
shit is
which is
ridiculous.
crazy. Like I'm just like,
People done got shot over basketball for no
oh
reason.
man, what you talking? Are you serious? Yeah, it was a thing on Twitter not too long ago where a dude end up killing this girl that was like beat him in basketball. Like she was dogging him, he couldn't handle it. Bro, end up killing her. Like they
What?
were friends. Bro went to her place afterwards and killed her. Dead ass.
What?
Dead ass.
Niggas is fragile. And
Fragile.
fragile ass ego. Like
Fragile
really?
masculinity, bro. It's a lot of that goes on. Dudes can't handle it.
Nah,
Dudes can't handle it.
there's a lot of niggas that can't handle being told or being embarrassed. Shit,
Yeah.
like freaking what recently just happened in at Brown University. That's probably not. I don't know if that's the situation, but
Mm.
somebody just recently just shot up Brown University.
That's all. That's all. It's crazy,
I'm
bro,
like,
how it's crazy how like so desensitized we've become to like mass shootings.
word. Like
It's really crazy.
it's insane. Like we are America, which is supposed to be the place where it's not that dangerous, but we literally have to deal with people just running up into schools, shooting up schools. Like what?
Yeah, but you if
Like
you if you really think about it, we say it's not be that dangerous, but you look at America as a whole, like America has
built on violence.
yeah,
That's for sure.
violence is a has a America's always been a violent country. It's because America that today, United States. I mean, we got this land through violence, right? We got our independence through violence. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? They slavery, some of the harshest, cruelest violence ever. right? What
Mm-hmm.
they did to the natives, and then like think of all the presidents that had nearly been assassinated or was assassinated. Like,
Mm-hmm.
look at the gun problem. Like, America is just it's violent,
America.
bro. This is a violent ass country. Like, point blank, you know what I mean? It is.
That's a fact. And
It is.
now we got a dummy in office changing everything and putting in his name. I'm
Bro,
like,
this dude, man, like,
what?
oh my God, this dude want to be a dictator so bad. Like,
This
bro,
nigga is
you're
like,
such a fucking joke, bro.
you're an idiot. Like you're the Donald Kennedy Center. Like no.
Like, why would
Like,
we do that, bro? Like, what? Like, who? Like, why do you think you deserve any center, bro? Like, what? You're ass. Literally ass,
this
bro.
nigga is ass cheeks. That's a fact.
It's we. I think he's probably the worst president in U.S. history. Like, and that's sad to say. There's been some shitty presidents, but this nigga took the cake. That is sad.
Yeah, that
That
is
is
sad.
sad.
That is sad
That
as
is
fuck.
sad. But do you feel
I was about to say next topic. I don't even want to get into this whole political
right?
bullshit.
Right. And yeah,
Like
yeah. I don't want to. You know
I
what?
don't even want to get into
It's
this whole political bullshit because now you have to like I have to do a lot of fact checking of myself before I say something
right.
dumb. Just
Oh
off
no, I
of
mean
off of
shit.
feeling.
He said enough done for the both of us. Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing we can say. We can never
Talk
outdumb
about
his
it.
dumb ass.
Talk about it. But what else has been going on this week? Like how's this week been for you, bro?
You know, man, it's been there. It's been a I don't know, like I told you last time. I just feel like I'm in a space now to where shit is just kind of like slowed down. I don't know. This is that time of the year, you know what I mean? Ain't a lot of shit popping as far as like the industry or just like slow down, not in a bad way. Not feeling like I should be doing more, but just kind of just putting it in neutral for a minute. You know what I mean? Kind of
Mm-hmm.
just taking it all in. And you know what I noticed, man? Sometimes, hey, happy holidays to Mark Anthony Arnold. Appreciate you, brother. Happy holidays to
Happy
you as
holidays,
well.
my guy. Appreciate it.
To you and yours. But I'm realizing, man, I think I like golf so damn much because I think it's like you out in the elements, right? And maybe the same reason why you like running because you're out in the elements, you're amongst nature,
Mm-hmm.
if you will, you just outside, and there's
Mm-hmm.
like no distraction. But I've noticed, I don't know if you can relate or anybody in the chat can, but I feel like the most I've been at peace is when I was like out in nature with no like distractions, no phones, no, you know what I mean? None of that. Just no crowds, no music, just me and nature. And I think that's what golf does for me because I'm on the grass, I see the trees, the sun, hear the wind, hear the birds, you know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm relaxed. Is that the same shit for you? Like that's why you like running, or you just like have to run so I have to get my motherfucking ass in shape?
No, I run so I could maintain this shape. 'Cause I eat like a fucking slob. But but no no no. I really enjoy running outside because of all that. Like you're not stuck on a treadmill because I hate treadmills for the simple fact that you
I
feel
hate
like you're just
treadmills.
stationary in life,
I hate
and
treadmills.
there's a point of where you gotta go and then where you gotta come back and you're amongst the people and yeah it's just way better to run outside, in my opinion,
Yeah,
than running on somebody's treadmill. Yeah,
right.
I like experience in life. Like even being out now, like not in LA. It gets a little quiet, so you're not like distracted by the events, the parties, and things that you could be going to or try to
Mm,
go to, because you're not home. So
mm.
those are not things that you're gonna be able to take part in unless you're one of them thirsty ass niggas who fly back and forth trying to get to all the events. Uh,
I know a few.
but yeah, it's one of those situations where out of sight, out of mind, and you're able to like just unplug and do the things you need to do. Which brings me to my question of how do you? It's the end of the year. Um, do you take stock of what you accomplished this year, and then how do you plan for the next year? How do you like organize yourself for the next year? So going to 2026, you know what you're doing and know what you're getting into. Like, how do you do that?
Truthfully, bro, ever since COVID, I stopped making plans for the next year because I feel like the year coming got some shit planned for my ass. Cause this shit has been, I personally, I feel like ever since, like I said, ever since COVID, bro, I feel like this shit has gotten progressively worse. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
to the point to where not to I can't help but to sound cynical. I'm just like, yo, I just don't see it getting better. You know what I'm saying? Not just
Uh-huh.
saying for me personally, but for like, us as a whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, cause I talk to so many people and they like, yo, this year whooped my ass. And I felt like, bro, I felt like
I ain't gonna
24
hold
and
you.
23 whooped my ass, but 25 had a little more ass whooping to give. I'm like, how? Like how? You feel me?
20
So I
what's
think
going on?
I think what's up, Strictly Business 1993. But yeah, I think planning for the new year, man. I don't know, brother. I think I just plan to stay alive.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. This year kicked my ass. Like,
Yeah.
as far as work wise goes, with the entertainment industry, it has whooped me.
Whooped.
Like,
Whooped that boy.
whooped. Belt to ass. This year has
Hey.
just kicked my ass. However, life wise though,
Mm.
uh, I won this year.
Yeah.
Like, I really won. I got my son.
Hell yeah.
I got a new place.
Hell yeah.
Healthy. Like, I've been able to start new things. I got to spend time with him for the first 6 months of his life
Yeah.
without like without like any interruptions for real.
Yeah.
Um, I got new management. I got new not new management, a new agent, which was
Okay.
cool. Um, and things started picking up towards the end of the year work wise, and I got people that are reaching out that want to collaborate and work with me. I started my Patreon page, and the people that have migrated from my Instagram and other social media accounts to my Patreon page has been tremendous. We started this, I've been
Right.
able to like dive into other things and like get into that. My boxing has gotten better. I've become a better boxer. I ran the Boston Marathon. Um,
Man, clap it up for you, bro. Clap it
yeah,
up for John,
hold on,
man. Clap it up for John, cause one more time.
look. Like I've been like life wise, but like I didn't get like this whole year, bro. I didn't work a job at all. Like I wasn't on set
Shit
outside
killed
of
you,
a
huh?
aside of a brand deal that I got for Glue Energy Lab for running the Boston Marathon.
Yeah.
Also, I raised like $11,000 for nonprofit organization, which is good. And
Right.
I did screen that night this year, and I partnered up with another brand. But at the same time, like I wasn't on set though, like
Yeah.
that fulfills me, and I was not on set, and that
Mm.
kind of hurt
Yeah.
a lot this year.
Yeah. I think I think in previous years before like COVID, whatever, like I would do to look back, like, cause I think it's always good, you know what I mean, to reflect. Like I said, you have to, so you don't feel like the journey has been for nothing. You have to like look back on where you started, right,
Hmm.
in comparison to where you are now. You feel me? So I make sure, in previous year, I will look back and be like, dang, I gained this, I gained that, I gained momentum. You know what I'm saying? But even though I say this year kicked my ass, I would say the same time this year has kind of taught me to like let go. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And be patient because I think a lot of the time we want to fucking will shit. You know what I mean? To our strength. You just like, bro, you can't. Like, no matter how hard you try, it's just not. It's just not now. And not saying it's never
Mm.
gonna happen. It's just not now. I think you posted something. What did you just say recently? Like, I think
I
I shared it
said,
on.
hold on, I forgot what I said. I said, I was in my mode I was in my mode the other night.
Yeah,
I said, don't let low moments trick you into believing you're not built for this. You wouldn't
yeah,
have made it this far if you weren't.
absolutely. Were those your words? Or you kind of like took quoted misquoted somebody
No,
a little bit?
no. My words, like I was feeling the way and thinking about like how this feels like a low for me not being on set, and I just like,
Mhm.
but going to these holiday parties and speaking to certain people and then looking at certain things that are happening in my life that are kind of set up for like the following year, I was like,
Mm,
okay, I'm I, I'm not I'm not a failure. Like I didn't
mm-hmm.
fail. This is just a low moment,
Right.
and it's gonna bounce back. Now, granted, next year we got another contract negotiation BS is about to happen
Right.
with the streamers. Um, so we'll see how that shakes. But my goal next year is to solely focus on the things that I can control, get another job to be able to supplement my income in the interim, and build my Patreon page to the point where it's bringing in it's bringing in like $700 a month or more.
Mm, mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've devised a plan to be able
Mm,
to do my whole social media account, and I build that up. So
yeah.
like the content I create and the community that supports me not only in creating new content but also supports me in creating my livelihood.
Mm, mm.
Hmm.
No, that's real shit. You know what I mean? And you like when you posted that yesterday, that I liked it and I reposted it on threads or whatnot. But I think, like I say, I think it's very easy because like shit, we all go through it sometimes. Like I haven't really been on set in a minute, bro. Like it's been a cool minute to where I'm like, yo, is this even for me anymore? Right? And
Hmm.
I'm just like, shit, okay, maybe I should just hang it up, you know what I'm saying? And be like, you gave it an honest go, but it's not for you now. But but and the same time with that being said, just because we feel like things are happening, we feel like we do have momentum. Sometimes that momentum can be like it can be fleeting, right? You
Hmm.
can book a few things and then nothing happened, right? Like no nothing. We both been there, right?
Yeah.
But then you could sit around like you are now and book something, 3 months from now that can completely change your life. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because when you thought you had real motion, it was limited. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But now, fuck just motion, you got drive behind you. You get it?
Hmm.
So I think, like I say, once again, what you said was like, profound. Some kudos to you, and I think I needed to hear that, so that's why I shared the shit. You know,
Yeah.
and and just also like I say, it's gonna be pauses in our lives, right? Pause, right? It's gonna be in our careers or just our lives with our relationship with our spouses, our kids, our mothers, whatever. You're gonna have those moments to where it ain't gonna look how you pictured it, right? But
Hmm.
it doesn't negate all that you've done up until that point. You get what I'm
Yep.
saying? And
Because you
that's what
gotta
we have to like. Go ahead.
no finish what you're saying.
No, and that's what we have to like really remember that the moment is only the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's not forever. You feel me?
Mm, yeah.
The moment is only the
Listen,
moment.
there's peaks and valleys in everybody's career. There's
Absolutely.
a high and a low in everybody's career. So you're gonna experience it, and you're not above experiencing it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
It's just a matter of like how are you willing to stick through it, stick through the low moments to get to the high
Right.
moments that you're looking for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And And I think that's just life in general, bro. Like that's just life with everything. You know what I mean? You're gonna have your ups and downs with just about everything. I mean, you have your ups and downs with sometimes how I feel about myself. You get what I'm saying? Like some
Yeah.
days I'm like think I'm the shit. And then some days I'm like, bro, you fucking suck. You know what I'm saying? So it's the ultimate find that happy medium, to where the balance shit comes in. But you definitely
Yeah.
gonna have your highs, you're gonna have your lows. And if you can tough it out, that's when the shit get better. Because once you stop toughing it out and once you move on to something else, whatever you move on to, them highs and lows are going to transfer. You get what I'm saying? They're like, nigga, these are rollover minutes.
Mhm. Facts. Facts.
And you
Bro,
bank
like
10,000 minutes with us, nigga. We going to use every minute. So that's it.
yeah, bro, like I remember it's funny to say I posted something a few months ago on my Patreon page where I found a video of me giving myself a self talk in the car. Like I found it where I had left
Ah,
the I had left an audition and I was hot with myself for not giving the performance I performed at the house. Like
mm,
I set it up. I did what needed to be done. I knew my intention, knew what was going on, knew what was happening, and I just didn't feel like I nailed the
mm,
performance the way it needed to be nailed. And my camera was on, and I just started talking and just like telling myself about myself. Like, nigga, what's wrong with you? Like, you had all this shit going. You knew what was going on. You understand, but at the same time, that moment is done. You did what you needed to do in that moment. That was an experience that you had, and now you have to go on and move forward, and keep pushing through because
yeah,
if it's not this one, it's the next one. So
yeah,
you're gonna this is a it's a matter of time for you to experience that, you know?
right. And that's the thing, some shit though. We do that shit, bro. Like you be sitting there, you be dwelling on the past, or you ever do that? You think back to a moment to where, nigga, this could have been 5, 7 years ago. You kind of get like feel these feelings all over for some shit that happened, and you probably the only person that's thinking about that moment. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
real shit.
Literally. And then
Real
that
shit.
still somehow fucks with us like in present time. You get what I'm saying? You be
Mhm.
thinking, you be like, and so I'm the king of that, but I gotta realize that like I tell myself sometimes, like, what's in front of you? You know what I mean? I do some shit
Mhm.
like I be like, feel I literally, bro, not even joking, bro. When I get to and I start overthinking shit, like, I really be like, okay, what's this table feel like? You know what I mean? What
Mhm.
do rubbing your hands feel like? Put your hands in your pocket. Okay, name me three things that you happy. Like I start doing that shit because it's just like the mind is a motherfucker, man. Like the mind is a motherfucker. The mind can convince us of anything, or at the same time convince us of nothing, right?
Mhm.
And but it's just it's nothing changed around us. It's just all in our mind, bro. Like you ever I tell people sometimes when people have a conversation, right? They have this they say they get into conflict with somebody, right? And then they start saying what this person is feeling, and they start saying if they were to say to this person what this person would say. And I'm like, you just created that whole scenario in your mind. And you didn't
Yeah.
even see it, you didn't even see it play out. Like, once
Niggas
you
be
just hit the
yeah.
person up, you know what I mean? Just hit the
Niggas be
person up, you
niggas be
know?
having a whole argument with themselves. They have a whole fight with themselves, work themselves up, and then get into a conversation with the person that they having a fight with, and the person like, "Well, I'm sorry, you saw it that way. I didn't really mean it like that. I'm sorry." And you're like,
Right,
bro,
exactly.
now you got all this energy that you can't even use.
That
You're like, you came with, let me tell you all. Person like,
you
yo, I'm
you
sorry.
feel me? But then the sorry, you even take the sorry to you even be defensive to the sorry because you ain't trying to hear that because you worked it up that they gonna be the enemy. You get what I'm saying? So now you oh fuck all that. And then now that they were vulnerable and said they were wrong and apologize, now you still on the attack. And we do that
Yeah.
shit, bro. We do that shit.
We do that. We do that shit. That's true. That does
It is,
happen.
bro. It is. But I'm working on that. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah, but what's it called? You're admitting that you're working on that, and you're also like being honest with how you deal with your own mental health right now.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's big. Do you journal?
Yeah, I didn't do as much as of late. But like some mornings, I mean, some nights or early mornings, I guess. I wake up like 3:30 in the morning. I can go to sleep at like 12, and I just wake up like 3:30 in the morning, and then I'll get on there and start,
Yeah.
writing and shit. I kind of do it on my phone, because it's dark. I want because the light on be, but I'll get my phone and write in my notes. You know what I mean? Whether it was
Hmm.
skits or whether it was sit for stand up or just thing I want to do differently. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, bro. But
Okay, but
I,
now go back to what I go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't want
no,
to cut
no,
you
wait,
off.
wait.
Now going back to what I was saying before, like before, because you were saying that before the pandemic and stuff like that, you used to make plans for the next year. How
Right.
would you do that? Like how did you take stock? Like I'll start for me. What I used to do is I used to go to my cousin's crib in New Jersey, and we would pull out a whiteboard and we would like write out all the things I accomplished the year before
Yeah.
and the things that the goals I had set out for myself for that year that I didn't accomplish. Well, and then I reassess like, well, does
Why
this
didn't you?
goal, yeah, this, why didn't I accomplish it? Do I roll this over into the following year?
Is the rollover
And
minutes.
yeah, exactly. Do I roll this goal into the following year? And how do I make sure I stay on task? Because
Right.
as a creative, you get so excited by the new ideas all the time that you forget that you had a plan going into the year. And yeah, life happens, but you have to only plan for the things that you have control over. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like
Right.
I can control how often I am on social media. I can
Right.
control how many things I write when I write. I can control the content I create with the skeleton crew. Um, I can't. I also now can control what I'm realizing how much people see the content too, because you don't necessarily have to rely on just putting it out there and hopefully someone sees it. You could pay the algorithm to push it in front of people.
Yeah.
So that's something I've recently realized the other day. Like I always thought I was like that shit corny. Like you pay for ads, but
Yeah.
now I'm seeing the benefit of paying to push projects forward. And
Mm.
it came from this guy who was talking about his gaming page. He's
His
like, "Yo,
dating page.
his gaming
Oh, they said
page."
dating. I'm saying fuck nigga.
He was saying, "I used to think it is stupid to boost my content, and then I thought about Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's been a business out there for so long, and Coca-Cola is still paying for ads.
Mm.
You would think that since everybody knows about Coca-Cola, that they would just automatically um, buy Coca-Cola. But
Right.
Coca-Cola is constantly making new ads, spending money
Mm.
on advertisement, and like trying to get more people to buy their product.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell do I think I am that I don't have to do that to reach the people I want to reach and find the
Mm-hmm.
people that I want to find? I think I think that is what I'm doing now is like I am finding the audience that already resonates with me, but also looking for the people that don't even know about my social media page or my social media accounts and things of that nature through paid ads.
Mm.
And I've done it a couple times where things just it's people are starting to attract. Like I just looked at my algorithm for my Patreon page through the ads I
Mm.
recently did. I've gotten about 240,000 people come and visit my page within the
Mm.
last 28 days. So I'm like, okay, now I have to figure out what's going to help these people convert from
Mm.
looky loos to actual subscribers on the page.
Participants.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Subscribers and who join the community so we can start creating content together.
Right. No, that's a great a point you made. Like shit, because I know I be feeling the same way too. You like shit, that's a great analogy. You like, yo, well, Coca-Cola, one of the most known brands. I mean, I'd have been to several parts of the world. I'm sure you have too, and you see Coca-Cola products. Same with McDonald's, right? Like, but
Mm-hmm.
they still make commercials. You know what I mean? They still make advertisement. They still market their brand and their product. And you like this is shit's been around. Like you wouldn't think y'all would have to do this. They like, nah, nah, nah. We do. We got to stay in front of people, but then we also got to get people who may not be into McDonald's. There are some people who don't be in McDonald's, so yeah, we'll bring the motherfucking McRib back because somebody be like, "Ooh, they got the McRib." You know what I mean? Like these days, go worried about somebody go
Facts.
only go, which is crazy. Be like the only time I go to McDonald's is for the McRib is absurd, but that's the truth though. If they pull the McRib back but didn't market it to you, how would you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right? By word of mouth. Ain't so many motherfuckers walking around be like, hey, I just had that McRib. But for the people who go to McDonald's for the McRib and the McRib only, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
jackpot.
That's
So
facts.
yeah,
Hold on, quick. Did the Josh
Anthony Joshua,
Anthony Joshua and
and
Jake Paul fight already
that's
happen?
tonight. That's tonight.
It didn't just happen though, right?
Nah, it's tonight on Netflix.
It's tonight
No way
on
they fight.
Netflix.
No way they fighting at fucking 6 o'clock. No way. The main card is 6 o'clock Eastern. No way.
Hold on, cause I just went on Threads and it looked like the fight just happened.
What?
No, it can't be real.
No way.
Nah, hold
No
on.
way. That'd be the worst time slot, man. Like, could you imagine?
That'd be
Motherfuckers,
crazy.
motherfuckers still getting off work. Like, what's he talking?
That's what
Motherfuckers
I'm
still at
saying.
work.
Hold on. Anthony Josh, what time is this fight happening? Hold on.
I want to say 5. Start like probably the undercard start like 5, like Pacific time.
Also, fucking this is crazy that these two are fighting.
Bro, that's what the sport of boxing has become though. Like, how you feel about Crawford retiring?
I think that's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea because I was talking to my boy.
You did everything you needed to do.
Yeah, I was
You
talking
did
to my
everything.
boy, and he was like, he's like, Canelo want a rematch or whatever. I'm like, he outboxed the shit out of Canelo. Like, what would be the point? You know what I mean? I'm like, he won in what, 4 different weight classes?
Mm-hmm.
He won in 4 different weight classes, undefeated, undisputed champ. Like, one more, and then he's like, because of the money. You get what I'm saying? Because he wasn't getting the
Yeah.
bag before the Canelo fight. And I'm
Mm-mm.
like, but he got the bag now, though. Once he fought Canelo, he's going for money. But I think that's where everything is at, though. Everything is just for the money. Everything is diluted and
It's always
watered
been like that
down.
though. It's always been like that though. It's always going to be for the money. Like,
It is, and that's and that. But I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like as of late now, everything because everything's a spectacle now, right? Because I saw some shit, bro. It was like a sports page, whatever, and they was just like, oh, Floyd Mayweather counting a wad of money in front of Blue Ivy and Jay-Z. They were sitting courtside at the game. I'm like, why is that even something to? You get what I'm saying? Like, why is that something to post? But it's just like, once again, it's just trying to get engagement. It's just trying to get, you know what I mean, eyes on a page. And I'm just like, there's just the quality of shit is terrible.
because
The
they know money's
quality
the
is
only thing that
terrible.
moves people now. Money is the only
Only
thing that
thing that moves people.
moves folks. And it's like, what are you gonna do with all that money? It's not like you're gonna spend it in your lifetime.
You're not. You can't. You can't. You
You're
can't
not
even you
gonna.
can't even give it away. And you
You
still not
can't
have
even
it.
give it away, and you gonna pay a dumb amount of taxes on them joints. Like, not to say I don't want a lot of money. Like,
Yeah, not to say that.
I, like,
I mean,
like
it comes with
my
the territory, right? But
yeah,
where we getting at, but
my number I want to be worth in life when everything's all said and done, 300 mil.
300 mil.
I want to be
And what are
worth
you planning on
300
doing with the
mil.
300 mil?
Well, they're not going to be all liquid, so
Right,
yeah,
right.
but the goal is to have things in place so my money will be considered old money for the people
Mhm.
that come after me. So like
So
for
you trying to create generational wealth?
yeah. What I do today will benefit those that come in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like kids who come from where I come from, kids from the city I grew up in, because I will do things within my own city, um, and people that grew up similar conditions as I grew up with as a kid too.
Well, that's
So
good. So you're not just trying to do it for yourself though, like or just shit like and that's what I'm saying, that's admirable because like I look at it too, like why I want money. Like I know what comes with this fame. And like truthfully to me, like I don't need a lot of money. Like I really don't. Like I'm very simple. I would honestly I don't need hundreds of millions. I just need man, a few meals would be fine. Honestly, if my family's taken care of, we really can take care of our wants and we can vacation like we want to. and everything is paid for, we can go and spend and not worry. Not saying we have to buy most biggest lavish things, but I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But what people, I think people kill me sometimes. They say I'm trying to leave behind generational wealth. I'm like, yeah, I get that too, but like, I once I get past my grandkids, I don't give a fuck about those people that's coming after it. You know what I mean? It's the truth, bro. It's the truth because those people ain't gonna care nothing about me. Like, could you imagine my
That's a
great
fact.
grandkids? They ain't gonna, man, oh nigga, man, if they gonna spend my money, they ain't gonna care
Yeah,
nothing about me. They can once you become a
that's
great
true.
grandparent, they sit your ass out on the porch for you to watch the clouds and the birds go by.
And
You
thing
get
is,
what I'm saying?
I will sit there and enjoy talking shit from the porch. Look at that
Exactly.
dusty ass kid. Like I'll be talking mad shit
Exactly.
from my little cul-de-sac. Look at this
They
dusty
be
ass kid.
talk
Yo,
that
kick
generational
up
shit.
your
People like, I want
pants, you loser.
to. People be like, I want to build generational wealth. I'm like, bro, what's it? I got, hey, look, my kids and their kids, everybody else, man, fight for your own, nigga. I don't know you like that, little nigga. So
Oh
it's just
man.
like, yeah, whatever. Like, you don't give a shit about my old crusty ass. I don't care
That's a
that you got this
fact. That's a
bread.
fact.
It's the
Like,
truth though. But
yeah, like
I think people want that to live like through their legacy because people want to be remembered. But
hmm
when you really think about it, how many people do we like remember? You get what I'm saying? Not just remember, but also celebrate. Like
yeah, that's
there's
true.
one day, there's hey, what up, Joseph? Joseph, what up? Y'all agree
What's
with
up,
Richie.
Joe?
Thank
What's
you.
good? What's
Hey,
good?
thank you for tapping in, Joe. But like for instance, Martin Luther King, right? Look what all he did for him to get one day out of the year for us to acknowledge that. And niggas won't even get together for Martin Luther King. We don't throw the cookouts. We don't play spades. We don't light up fireworks. You get what I'm saying? Look at all he did.
But the thing is, though, his name is still in your mouth. That's what it is. Like you
It
guys are
is. It
still
is.
talking
But
about
it's
him.
usually only in our mouths come jet pause. Come January. You know, they
Hey,
just say, oh, it's in your mouth.
yo.
Huh? Come January time, right? Or come
Mhm.
time when we talking about, civil
Black
rights or
History Month. Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
But he's not
But
celebrated enough, in my opinion. Because no one truly ever is though.
no, I think Martin Luther King is celebrated, bro. Like I push back on that. I think he's celebrated, not in the sense that like people are throwing parties, but like people
Exactly.
celebrate him, and they talk about him, and he's brought up. Because honestly, that's the real way you just never die. Because he's like, in a sense, he's immortal. Like if we all stop talking about him, then like he's like no one cares. But it doesn't matter if it's one or a couple people talking about him. But the thing is, with Martin Luther King, the world is talking about him.
I wouldn't say the world. I wouldn't say the
Everything's
world.
referencing. You don't
I
think
wouldn't say the
everybody in the
world.
world's referenced Martin Luther King at
No,
least
I
one
wouldn't say the
time?
world. I won't say the world because
Why?
for one, I think that is coming from an American standpoint because American we think we are the center of the world, which there are probably a lot of people in other cultures who don't even know about Martin Luther King because we don't know about activists and I guess quote unquote civil rights leaders in their country. So we can't say that other people around the world talk about Martin Luther King. They're probably
That's
not.
fair. That's fair.
You
That's
know what
fair.
I
That's fair.
mean?
That's
So
fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair.
So
That's fair.
I
But the
but
thing
I
is, though,
was like,
like, because my argument is that everybody's not everybody. I feel a majority of the world studies American politics. I feel like
um.
a majority of the world studies American politics, and they're obsessed with American politics because we Americans are a lot. Like we make sure people know about what's going on in America.
I think we think that's what I'm saying. I think we do, but there's a lot going on in the world in general, and I think some people do keep up with America. But I have been to other countries to where, like, for instance, like this one lady, right? Like, she didn't even know who Jay Z was, and he was the peak. This is Jay Z at his peak, and
Jay Z.
but you get what I'm saying though. But look how we're talking about Martin Luther King and his time, his era when he was around. But Jay Z, we're talking radio, we're talking TV, we're talking. We have multiple ways of putting this person in front of you, and you still do not know who this person is.
True, but like he didn't like lead a movement to the point where he's synonymous with blacks getting their
But
rights.
that movement only took place in America though. Nobody
True.
else gained more rights or independence, whatever, in any other country. Like he wasn't advocating for people in other countries, he's only advocating for people in America.
That's true. He was
So it's
advocating
like,
for
so
people in
why?
America.
So that's what I'm saying. So there are activists and revolutionaries and people in other countries that we do not know about that probably are revered in their country.
That's true. But even though they're not, we Martin Luther King didn't do activism for people in other countries. He only did it for America. But people looked at America's activism and use that for their own. The same way with the call, a lot of people use Haiti's revolution to enact their own revolution here in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Like that's people study and they watch the other person do it. Like, so and that nigga get in trouble? Oh, okay, cool. And then
Right.
they go off and do it themselves. So like
Yeah.
I'm thinking I feel that people do see what this was going on and revolutions happening in other countries, and then they become their own activists in their own country after they see how it played out for
Of
somebody
course. Of,
else.
of of course. I mean, yeah, you see that. But like, that's as
I mean,
far too straight.
Joseph said many other governments study America and not necessarily general populace. You see?
Yeah. Yeah, many other maybe other governments. That's what I'm saying. Governments. Like there's like I say, there's things like going on in like France right now that we just are not privy to, right? There's genocides happening. There's 5 genocides that's currently happening right now that people are not privy to. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it's it's not saying that he's completely forgotten, but even his name must have bring, like I say, we still, for instance, will celebrate Christmas, which Christmas hadn't had a big impact on America and its citizens like Martin Luther King had. And like you're flying right now, like you traveled for Christmas. Ain't nobody traveling for Martin Luther King. You get what I'm saying? That's my
Yeah,
point, bro. Like
I hear that. I hear
you will
that. I hear
eventually
that.
be, you will, no matter how much good you do, how much you create in this world, how much you do, you will eventually be reduced to, a talking point on a podcast during midday at 3 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? Like it's ugly, but it's the truth. You
But
know,
yeah, I hear. Okay, I hear you. I hear
it's
you.
ugly, but it's the truth.
He's a talking point. But yeah, but to your point though about you don't need much. I don't need much either. I want
Mm,
to be worth that. But what's it
mm,
called? I want to be worth that. But the money that I spend annually, I feel like I get my house in the places I want to get my houses.
yeah,
I could probably live off half a mil a year
yeah.
and call it a
Okay,
day.
absolutely,
That's a,
absolutely.
that's enough for me to not have to check my account whenever I'm buying something.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. That's
and
enough for a nigga to say, yo, 75. Okay, so if you got half a million, you spend out a year, somebody coming in at $85 haircut, you could sit like, damn, $85, or you just like, I got the
yeah,
money.
I still got the mentality of the nigga that
You
was
still
broke.
got you still got 85. Like, Ja,
85?
you
Are
worth
you
300
kidding
mil.
me?
Like
And
you worth 300 mil. He like, but it
and
ain't 85, bro.
whoa, whoa,
Somebody
whoa,
said
whoa.
Noah Diaz Caldwell said, man, what's the unc's favorite Christmas slash Kwanzaa slash other traditions?
Honestly, I'm not a holiday person like that, to be honest with you. And that's be,
You're a
and
mean
that's.
one, Mr. Grinch. No, go ahead.
The thing is, like, I'm not a holiday person. Like, I like the fact that we family gets together during the
Mm,
holidays. I like that,
mm,
but I'm not typically a holiday person, especially
mm.
after my brother was murdered. So like, I don't really care because I'm aware of a person that's missing at the holiday
Right,
season. So
right. No, yeah, that I mean that and that's understandable. For me, like as far as tradition goes, honestly, I'm not, and I think like we talked about this before. I think most men are, you know what I mean? We're just not big on it. I don't want to use the excuse of like, oh, this made up ass holiday or this made up this, that, because everything is made up if you really think about it. Like
Everything's
that
made up, bro.
from what we call cars to, you know what I mean, the work schedule, the industrial, all this shit was made up. You get what
The
I'm saying? Just
words,
about
the
any
the
and everything was
sentence
made up.
structure,
Yeah,
everything is made up. We're supposed to say these things in a certain way,
it's a
but
certain way, and
my
you know what I mean.
my wife be
And
getting on my head about that.
Ye- yeah, everything is made up, right? If you really think about it. But I think the tradition as far as Christmas goes, I think my wife, you know what I'm saying? Like she really started traditions that like I appreciate. Like I may not be one to do them, but she'll be like, okay, we're getting family pajamas. We're gonna take a picture in front of that, right? Or she like,
Why do we start doing that? I
I
feel
don't know,
like,
bro. I don't know.
no
I don't know
offense,
where
I
that
feel
came
like people
from.
be looking like idiots wearing the same thing. Just be like,
It's just
like,
something. It's just I think it's something to do around. You know what I'm saying? Once it gets made up, it's what people gravitated towards too, right? And I was kind of that way too for a long time. Like this is dumb, this and that. But then I had to realize that like just because I don't understand why people get enjoyment from it, I shouldn't knock it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I
Like,
feel that.
I, I shouldn't be like, well, it doesn't do nothing for me because people might understand why I get enjoyment from going up there to the rec center playing basketball. You know, they like how you just shooting a shot and you sweating and it's like I enjoy that. They like that's wasted. That's a waste of time to me. So I can't be mad. You know what I mean?
That's
At what
true.
people get enjoyment from. But my wife, she started like she'll be like, okay, we watching Christmas movies. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
you know,
good.
once a week with the family or whatnot. You know, let's do the tree together. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we turn on Christmas music. We do the tree together and like stuff like that. And at first, I was kind of
You
like,
get a real
man,
tree?
no, we talk about it. I ain't got a got money. I ain't got goddamn real tree since goddamn about 93. Man, I ain't doing no real tree, bro. Hell no. We got this. We got three trees in here. They all not real. You feel
That's
me?
good. That's good. Listen,
Yeah,
they
yeah. I
gotta,
don't do
they
the real
gotta.
tree, bro. I don't. I do like the smell. I'm not gonna lie. I do like that of the real pine. You know, and smell. But at the same time, it's just too much work, bro. And that motherfucker be shedding. I ain't got time.
We got a real tree upstairs right now. Right now we're waiting for Taryn, Randall's sister, to come home so that we can light the tree and put the stuff on it and all that jazz. And I'm like,
Oh, so everybody see everybody. That's the tradition. But then everybody got to
that's
be
the
there.
tradition, yeah.
They don't even light the tree. Like the tree just sitting there like a plant.
Yeah, until everybody's here. Everything's
That's cool
upstairs
though.
just
That's
chilling.
cool. That's for like nobody's left out. You know, no man left
Yeah,
behind. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
it's cute. Like it's cool. Like I think it's a cool little thing that they do. They got me an ornament. They got me an
Right.
ornament. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like, all right, y'all trying to change, y'all trying to warm my heart up and shit
That
like
it
that. But
is.
it is what
It
it
said,
is.
and in that moment, his heart grew two sizes bigger.
Bigger.
John said, "What am I feeling?"
Love is this.
Ah. No, but did you okay, but did you stick remember like and chat this for y'all too? Did I remember we talked about this like beginning of the month or towards the end of last month that we were saying that we were going to like slowly like boycott and not really celebrate Christmas and things like that. Did you give in to it? Did you buy the gifts? Did
No,
you didn't? You didn't buy any gifts this year? Nothing?
I'm buying cards. Everybody's getting card.
Card.
They don't get me
Yeah,
roses.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. We
You
gave
you
into a
gave
little
in,
bit. We
sucker.
caved, bro.
You
We
sucker,
caved.
sucker.
Sucker, right? It's like, and you know what? And that's what I was gonna say, bro. Like, I don't know. We
I ain't gonna hold you. I probably gonna get gift cards. I ain't gonna hold
see
you.
there you go. Okay,
uh,
don't act like I know. I said,
like,
bro, you ain't got it
I
like
ain't gonna
that.
buy it for you. I'm gonna get you a gift card.
Okay, that's it. So then they can go buy it. So you're like, oh, well, I guess you a gift card. Like
I
I
didn't.
bought it indirectly. Okay, that's how you. That's how you go sleep at night, huh?
Ha ha! Got him.
but we did cave, bro, and we went out and bought stuff. And I was saying, I think, but that's the problem with our generation now, bro. I don't think we can like we talked about this before. I don't really think
We're
we
not
can.
on business.
We don't stand on business stuff, and I'm guilty of not standing on business too. And I put that on threads. I was like, yo, I understand the frustration with how much things cost and how much these companies are raising these prices. I'm like, but we got to do something more than complain because that's what social media has become, just a complaint box. You know what I mean? That nobody is really reading. They just like, yeah, file
It's
your
a
complaint
suggestion
here.
box.
Yeah,
It's a
suggestion box.
suggestion box. That's it.
And yeah, and nobody else is gonna do anything though. Like no, like we literally have to like be like, yo, let's not. And I told him one dude was like, well, people they don't have enough money to like really take care of their needs, and then when it comes to like wants and things to give them peace and relaxation, they don't have money for that either. And I'm like, well, my thing is that why the fuck do we keep giving our money away because we don't need these things. We want these things, but you gotta understand these companies that are set in place. They need our money. That's not that they want our money. They need our money to stay open, to keep the
Afloat.
lights on. And we did that shit with Target already. You see, Target, them motherfuckers is Target got Target and blacked up they commercials. They trying to get motherfuckers
Hey niggas,
back,
come
boy.
on, come back, come hang out with us, niggas. Ah.
They they celebrating Kwanzaa shirts and got Migos doing the commercial. Target, come by, live it. Like, they try to get us back because they need that. Hey, what did they say? I need that money, Jake.
I
I need that,
just,
and that's what they own
yo,
right now.
honestly, if we did a month or two months, and we make some demands, we have some like
Yeah,
people who we have some people who are actually about this, right? They make
yeah,
some demands to the government, and they said we are not going to shop
mm-hmm.
at all. Like seriously, not going to shop. We do 1 month of buying all the groceries we need.
Right.
We are not going to shop for 2 to 3 months until you guys give us these demands. And I think
Right.
that they would cave.
They would, but I
They,
think, I think we would cave before they do
I know we would. That's the
because
problem.
that's the
It's like
problem.
I
So I know
think
people. Go ahead.
I'm saying like I think what they call if we stuck by that for 2 or 3 months, we would get the things we need. We would get those things we
Right.
need, and I think what they call I would, and then at that while they're doing that, I would be buying stock as they fall. So when it comes back, get my money, you dig?
No, but that's the truth though. Like I feel like, you know, like I'm gonna throw it out there. Like my dad, what?
Come buy a present for your mama.
Take off voice.
No, hilarious, mama. Oh my
N-
god! But yeah, continue.
yeah, but that's exactly my point being that like I use my dad for example, right? My dad, like he'll call me like Netflix raised their prices again. Netflix raised their price. They price keep going up, but we'll just cancel Netflix. Like we don't need Netflix. Like we want to watch what's on there. Like all these streaming, I'm gonna use Netflix as an example. But I mean, like a lot of us are complaining about these things, but also like, well, y'all,
Doing
let's
nothing about
just
it.
we're doing nothing about it. Like, there's no point of complaining, and I'm guilty of it too. If we're not going to do anything about it, you just complaining to hear yourself talk at this point. And it's just like some people are like, I just need to vent it. Yeah, well then do that in your own time.
Tell it to your journal, nigga. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, yeah, I don't want to hear that shit because you're gonna be doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the same shit.
Yeah.
You up out
It's
of
like
here?
someone
All right, love you, bro.
it's like someone asking you for advice, and then you give them the advice, and they go off and do the wrong thing again.
They go off and do the wrong thing.
It's like, yo, why are you making me waste my breath?
Yeah,
Like,
like you knew that you was gonna do what you wanted to do. And Noah, see, he said that too. He said Jake Paul versus Anthony Josh for the night. You know what? This is my predicament. This is my
yeah, who got
prediction.
money on it? Who got money on it? Who got money on it?
Jake Paul
Let's
gonna
put.
win again.
Who got money on it? I put $50 on it. Put fifty
I'm
dollars
not betting.
on Anthony Joshua. I put
I'm
fifty
not
dollars on
betting.
Anthony Joshua.
I'm not betting
Why not?
because
You've been
I
getting your
want
ass clicked on sports this week.
because
Huh?
I know because I want you to save your bread because Jake Paul's gonna win. It's the holidays. Save your bread, get a gift card for somebody else because Jake Paul's gonna win. Because here's the thing, it's scripted because nobody once he loses, nobody's anticipating waiting on him to lose. That's why everybody's tuning in. They want him to lose. But once he loses, guess what?
He already got 4 losses on his belt. I mean,
Mhm.
he got 4 losses on his belt. He's not undefeated.
But I'm saying the main events, man, it is he's undefeated.
What? He's
The
not
the ones
undefeated.
that's televised, the ones that's marketed, he's undefeated. And does he have 4 losses? Where 4 losses?
Yeah,
I ain't
he
seen
has
him
four
lose once.
losses
Where he lose
because
at? That nigga fought in
those
somebody's basement. Cause what the
those
fuck?
his record shows he has 4 losses. His
Where did
record.
he lose at to and to who?
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
Pull
Let
it
me
up because
see.
I have not seen him lose. I'm telling you, anything that's been pay-per-viewed or Netflix, he ain't lost none of them shits.
That man lost fights. Fight record. Jake
Yeah,
Paul.
look, no sad. I think Jake is undefeated.
No, he's not. He had record 12-1-7. So he has 12 wins, 1 loss. He lost 4. What is
I
it? What is
told
this?
you, bro, that one loss right early in the beginning. I'm telling you, bro, that man is not lost, bro. I'm telling you, I've been watching this shit, and that's the thing. That's why I say he's not gonna lose tonight because if he loses, guess what? People are not tuning in to see him fight because he already lost. People are only tuning in because they want to see him lose,
He,
and then they and
that's
then this
crazy that they're saying that he didn't lose to Mike Tyson, which is wild to me.
he didn't.
I know he didn't, but still, that shit crazy.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. It's marketing, bro. Like, yeah, you gonna keep riding this because people gonna bring eyes on it. They're waiting for his first loss. Maybe face some real adversity, which I think um Anthony Joshua should demolish his ass. But they like, nah, bro. Hey, Anthony Joshua, we're gonna give you a great payday. Take this dive. You know what I mean? Because this isn't like sanctioned by, you know what I mean,
It's
WBO, none of
sanctioned. This is a
that.
sanctioned fight.
But a WBO?
This is a sanctioned fight, bro.
No,
Yes, this
no,
this fight is sanctioned, bro. Hold on.
no,
Let
bro.
me get you the Carfax. Let me get you the Carfax. Is the Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul fight sanctioned? Yes, the Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul fight is happening today, and it's a sanctioned fight
But
as a
who?
sanctioned heavyweight professional, not an exhibition, approved by the Florida Athletic Commission,
Florida Athletic Commission. Okay, not the WBO. Okay.
with
Okay.
knockouts allowed. That's crazy.
That's what I'm telling you. See my point? This shit is fun, bro. This is an exhibition without the exhibition title. That's all it is. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This shit rigged, my boy. It's for the
Of course, it's rigged,
views.
bro. When I tell you, now that I'm like sparring in at a real boxing gym, I'm hearing all the dirt on what goes on behind the scenes with boxing that I wasn't privy to before. And I'm like, this is a dirty game.
Bro,
It's
all
it's
this
it's
wait,
dirty.
bro,
Like
all this shit dirty, bro. Like when you really start to unveil these motherfucking things in a lot of industries, you realize how dirty this shit
it's
is.
the mob.
You
It's
realize
the
how dirty this shit is.
mob.
Even
It's
our
the
industry, bro. When
mob.
you when the higher, you know what that is, the higher I went up and met certain people at certain levels, you will, and I got to see those people. I'm like, oh, this shit is pretty nasty. You get what I'm saying? Like the underbelly of this shit is like, yeah, niggas is pretty nasty. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
And
sick. Like
in the
what
corporate world, bro, and obviously in the political world, politics. Oh boy, it goes on and on and on.
and you're seeing it, and it's like it's clear as day, especially now in
Right.
the entertainment industry. You see how Paramount and Netflix are beefing for Warner Brothers and the way they're going about it, and how it's like all this money that they miraculously got. Like that stuff is crazy.
And they always money is the
Uh oh,
motivation.
the wife's here. Look, look, look,
Uh
look, look.
oh.
Look. You know she bored. She bored upstairs working. She bored
She
upstairs
can't. Hey, what's up? Not her picking her head in like.
she bored upstairs working.
That's crazy. Well, shoot, she came right on time because we had
I know,
we
cause
talk.
we was about that time.
Yeah, there really is. We the hour and
Yeah,
15,
we're
which
gonna
is
wrap it.
great, man. What's up, Randall?
She said coincidence. I think not. You guys wrapping up? Got it.
Hey, she just gave us that reminder. Hey, but
Exactly.
hey, shout out to
Time.
everybody who joined us. This is a more, I don't know, we just for laugh, we just flowing more somber. I don't say somber. It was just a little
Yeah.
don't because we ain't had our loose cannon Joe here today, which
Yeah.
the fucking mayor of
Hey,
Stockton
God of your
apparently.
life, fuck nigga. Like, yes, we missed that nigga
He got your life, fuck nigga. Hey, but this was
today.
still great, man. Hey, thank y'all for everybody who tuned in, who chimed in, who you know what I mean, put their 2 cents in. I know we didn't really schedule this out before. Like I said, I take full responsibility for us not, putting this out throughout the week and even dropping clips and it's the holiday season, y'all. We just doing shit.
Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. We're gonna pick this back up in January. We're gonna take a couple weeks to chill
Yep,
out, edit these things, get the things where we need to be at. We're gonna come back to the next year, the new year, with a plan. We're gonna be doing seasons of this show, That was what's called No One Feels Burnt Out. And we've been feeding the content so far. We're gonna get more organized in the new year, so it's probably gonna feel like a little different show in the next month. Put it that way.
absolutely, absolutely, man. So like I say, we'll see. Like John said, we'll see y'all next month. Thank y'all for tuning in and enjoy your holidays. Stay safe, and as always, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga.
Fuck nigga.
But
Peace.
we out of here. Peace.
Ah.